Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's Windward webinar. My name is Jennifer, and I'll be your moderator for today's presentation. At the end of the presentation, we will have some time for questions. So if you could please put the questions into the question box. We'll do our best to answer everything we can. If there's anything that is maybe off topic or something we can't answer during the presentation, we will get in touch with you afterwards, or you can email your questions to support@windwardsoftware.com. Our webinar today is discussing the size matrix in Windward System 5, setup, configuration, and all that good stuff. Our presenter today is Annabelle, and she's been a software specialist with Windward for over 3 years now. So without further ado, let's get started.
Thanks, Jennifer. Hello, everyone. As what Jennifer had said, I'll be today's presenter for the webinar about size matrix. So what we'll be discussing today are the basic uses, the setup and configuration of the size matrix, and how to sell items of different sizes. So let's start with size matrix. So size matrix is it is a group of similar items that can be grouped together as a 2 or 3 dimensional matrix. So two-dimensional matrix, there are 2 parameters, while 3 dimensional matrix, there are 3 parameters like X, Y, and Z. So to start using the size matrix in System 5, what we need to do is we will turn on the correct options under the Setup Wizard Inventory Size Matrix. So we can then see this screen right here. So we can then click on the box, Use Size Clothing Matrix, or the 3D matrix, which has like the 3 dimensions. So, and you also have the option, there's a drop down on how to number the supplier part number of the matrix created parts. So you can use the created items part number. There's also like a supplier part number. And I'll just show you later on the live demonstration with the different options. So we have max size X50, Y50, and Z50. So creating a size matrix. So how will we start? So create a size matrix item. First is we can either create a new part or you can edit an existing item or existing part number. So once the part has been created or you wanted to edit an existing part, you just need to show or you just need to click on the size matrix option from the left panel or at the top. And you click on size matrix, you can see a button create size matrix. So you just need to click on the create size matrix. So once you click on that, this will bring you the layout of the matrix. So for the example that I've given, we will have the size information in the left hand panel and then the color information across the top. So one example, this is example of a 2-dimensional matrix because it has 2 parameters, which are one is the size, the other is the color. So for example, like clothes, like t-shirts, so we have different sizes and different colors. So once the dimensions of your matrix has been set, we either choose to create individual sizes highlighted in the grid or choose to add all sizes by choosing the drop-down box by the new button. So like let's say for example, you have already added all the like the sizes and the colors, and by the way, you can add up to like 8 characters on here from the left and the top as well as right here. So it'd be 8 characters. So once you're done entering all the dimensions, you can either like highlight like the like let's say for example this size small blue. So you just need to highlight, click on the drop down arrow next to new, and click on add size. But let's say for example you wanted to add everything. Once you have entered all the dimensions, you just need to click on the drop down arrow next to new and then select add all sizes. So once the parts have been created, they will show up in the matrix as the one below. So it will show like this. So for this example, the part number on this is t-shirt. So for the numbering, it has in here the part number dash the top panel, which is the color, so blue dash S, which is also the size. So as you can see, it's yellow, so that means that it was created. And for three-dimensional matrix, you just need to add size 3 right here on the left panel. So once you have added another dimension or another parameter right here, we consider like a 3D or like three-dimensional. So example is like, let's say if not for clothes, like say shoes, so you have color at the top and then sizes on the left panel. The size 3 could be the width of the shoes. So let's proceed with the live demonstration. So first is we go to the setup tools, setup wizard, and then inventory, and then we go to size matrix. So from here, we can check. I already checked the two options: use size clothing matrix, use 3D matrix, and from here, as what I've said earlier, there's like a drop down wherein you can select the how, or you can select how to number the supplier part number. It's either you can use the created items part number. For example, this is one of my example, the t-shirt dash S dash or dash blue dash S, something like that. Use the main item supplier part number. So you can use the main item, not the created part, or the use the main item supplier part number plus the size information. Okay, so once it has been set right here, once has been enabled, you can then proceed with creating the two-dimensional or three-dimensional size matrix. You can either create a new part or edit an existing part. So if you will create a new one, so let's say a t-shirt, again for men. So we'll create and okay, so just a normal, let's see, t-shirts supplier, and next, let's see, 10. Okay. All right, so once you're done creating the new part, we will then click on the size matrix on the left side, and then you can see right here, create size matrix button. So you just need to click on this. And as you can see, it created this. We have the left-hand panel, we have the top, and we also have the size 3 right here. So like, let's say this one, sizes, we have, you can actually, as what I've said earlier, you can type in up to 8 characters. So we have medium, large, if you wanted to have it this way, or just X large. And then from here, the top panel, let's say for example color, so we have black, blue, green, red, white. Okay, all right. So once you're done entering all the dimensions, as what I've said earlier, you can either select the one that you wanted to create, and you click on new and then add size. Or if you wanted all the sizes to be created, you just need to select click on the arrow next to new and select add all sizes. So as you can see right here, update the following fields for all size matrix. So when you create a size matrix, there were fields that will inherit, like the created items will inherit the main items description, supplier, and cost. If you click on that, so it will inherit everything, because the current part that we have, it is like because this is a newly created item, there's no quantity. So this one right here, quantity is 0. Item numbers, as you can see, we have in there t-shirt. This is the part number, t-shirt dash black dash small. T-shirt is the description, and the prices, so let's say the list price, so you can see right here. And if you wanted to edit the specific, like let's say the cost of one part, of like, let's say a small black is actually like 8. You can change it from here as well. So, and yeah, you can also set the highs and lows, each of the created matrix size. And all right, so once you're done with this one, like let's say for example, you have a part, or you have an item that it has like 3 dimensions. It, it's just not 2. So you can actually add this one right here. Let's say we have just added a test. So it will then be added right here. So once you added the size 3, it will show right here. And right now we need to, once you're done, like let's say test, click on add all sizes. So when we take a look at the numbering, when you go to the item number, it will show in there t-shirt dash black dash small dash test. So that would be the part number dash because the setting they have set when numbering or with numbering the part number is by default, which is the part number dash the top panel, and then the left panel, and then the size 3. So once you're done creating this, the next step is to purchase the item through a purchase order. So I'll just show you guys the purchasing part, and then afterward the selling part. So let's click on OK, and we go to the purchases and new purchase order, and then the supplier, and type in the item is let me see, let me just add it from here. Okay, all right, so when you add the item, as you can see, you can click on order. You can type in any quantity from here, because for you to add a quantity, you actually need to click on the matrix. From here, you can set the like, let's see, set ordered, so like the quantity, so like let's say 5, like 10. So this is where you will set the the quantities, or like if you wanted to change the cost, you could also change the cost from this side. Okay, let's just not order everything. So if you will order, the ones that will be added to the PO are the ones in yellow. So you also have the option to like change the cost, because right now, as you can see, the ones are yellow, the ones that we changed the ordered quantity. So once we click on items, it will then be showing in here. So we'll show right here all the variations that we have, and then if you change the cost, it will also change the cost right here, and then we will send and then receive. Okay, receive. So if we go to the item inventory, we'll just go from here, view, edit, inventory. So if we go to the size matrix, it will then show that if we go to the size matrix right here, it will then show the quantities, the ones that we have ordered. So the main one doesn't have anything, but just it's just the size matrix, or like the matrix has the quantity and all the part numbers. So when you sell as well, so say we create a a new sale, that just do it through cash. So if you don't know the part number, you just wanted to find the part, what you can actually do is you go add item, and you could either you click on matrix, like let's say for here, you could type in t-shirt. There are 2 t-shirt. This one is female side. This one is the one that we have created. And as you can see, these are like, you can see the current quantities of the different variations that we have. So like, let's say, for example, you wanted to add a small one, you click on OK, then it will add all the 5. And then gender. And also, when you create a sale, let's say, for example, we edit that one, or we create a new one, you could also see the parts. You can find the parts. You see t-shirt, so we click on t-shirt, so we'll show all the variations right here. And you also have the option to so that you can see the color and the size. If you want, you can customize the part find by clicking on customize and then adding, this is a size 1 and size 2. You can also add size 3 and then just change the name. So I actually added size 1 and size 2, and I changed it to color and then size. So all right, so I think that should be it for for today's topic, or for today's webinar. So, and yep, so do you have any questions? I see there were hands raised.
All right, thanks, Annabelle. While we're waiting for questions to come in, I wanted to let you guys know of a special webinar we're doing on Tuesday, July 19th. We're going to be going over our WebSell e-commerce offerings with Mike Rosa from WebSell. I'm going to put a little link in the chat for everybody, so if you wanted to register for that webinar, you can. It's going to be great, especially it's a new e-commerce platform for us, and we're really excited about it. I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. And then our regular webinar, July 28th, we're going to be discussing recent System 5 enhancements. So everything with new updates and all that kind of stuff. All right, so if you have any questions, just please put them in the question box. Eva, I saw that you had your hand up, so if you want to type in your question for us, we can help you with that one.
And yeah, I actually forgot to say, if you wanted, because we could also do like data loads for size matrix. If you wanted us to do that, you can contact professional services. You could contact your account manager for a code, or go to our website, which is windwardsoftware.com/professional services. And also the size matrix, this is only not for clothing, because of the different features, the options. You can also use this for other parts with dimensions as well, like bolts or any other parts that you wanted to use it.
All right, well, I don't see any questions coming in. So if you have anything you think of after, make sure you send us an email or give us a call so we can help answer anything that you have. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday for the WebSell webinar. Have a great weekend.
All right, have a great weekend, everyone.